Hey everybody, it's Tripl-L and now let's talk some One Piece. One Piece news popped up. Oda telling us stuff for the new year. He does this all the time, but it's nice to get it. Anyway, One Piece. Oda. So here's what's up. Oda gave a message out during Jump Festa 2018. It was a handwritten message. You will see it on the screen. If you can't read Japanese, it's just there for you to see it. But what he's pretty much saying in this message is that he's giving us a few teasers and what to expect for 2018. Now, a few months ago, he did an interview where he kind of said that Wano would be starting within 1 to 2 years. Now, in this interview, he's thinking that he'll be able to get to Wano this coming year, 2018. And he also mentions that he's aware that he said the same thing last year. He's not promising that he'll be able to enter Wano in 2018, though, since he's aware that he kind of slips with his schedule. But he is saying that he thinks he'll be able to get into it. So that's pretty exciting. Moreover, he gives us a few interesting tidbits, and one that I had to make sure I could confirm with the exact wording with my Japanese translator. So, Oda is stating in the message that he's planning to introduce a lurking legend in the world of One Piece in this coming year. And then he goes to add that this might be Luffy and the Straw Hats crew greatest enemy. Furthermore, he goes on to elaborate that this person might be related to Whitebeard, and then he finally ends it off with saying that the Marineford War storyline, that is going to look cute in comparison to this. For some extra connotation, my translator said, Luffy and the others are going to face some serious shit. My wording, not his. And it's going to make Marineford look cute in comparison. Yeah, man, like, that's kinda, I didn't expect that. But it does tell us that Oda is kind of aiming to catch that Marineford aesthetic as he's going forward with One Piece. So I'm pretty excited. The man's talking a big game, and he's saying that it's going to be happening this year. It's going to be a lurking legend, going to be popping up. Luffy and the others are going to be running into serious problems, and it's going to make for a fun time for the readers, that's for sure. Guys, I'm not going to lie. That line that he's saying that it's going to be looking cute compared to whatever's coming next, that is pretty hype. I'm excited. Before, when we got the 1 to 2 year time span, you know, people were jumping Wano's going to be in 2 years, and then it became a question of like, what can we fill the time with? I mean, that's about 100 chapters that we had to fill with. But now if we're entering Wano this year, maybe since he's kind of unsure about it, maybe we're getting it in the latter half of 2018. That does kind of make things a little bit more reasonable, a bit easier to process. Let's talk about the little clues that he's giving us though. A lurking legend. He's planning to introduce this lurking legend. That's interesting because he also puts in it might be related to Whitebeard. So it depends on, because Japanese, depending on how you kind of translate some of the finer words, the meaning could really change. So the point for us now is introduce. When they're saying introduce, do they mean a totally new character, or are they like just bringing back a character into the fold? Because right now in the One Piece storyline, we have two parties that are kind of lurking around and I guess are related to Whitebeard, and that's Blackbeard and Edward Weeble, if I could recall his name correctly. Is he referring to those two? Because we know one of those two has a vendetta against Luffy, or not a vendetta, but he's on the pursuit of Luffy. It'll be interesting to see who exactly the lurking legend is. The next question that we have to ask, of course, is the lurking legend in Wano? And at that point, now that I'm thinking about it, he's planning to introduce a lurking legend. Would that count as saying bringing Kaido into the story and making him a forefront character? Again, that wording of introduce from the English translation that I am reading makes it a little bit dicey. It's really a question of whether or not you think introduce is referring to a character we've already seen before but haven't had the Straw Hats properly meet him, or a character that is totally new. He's saying that this is going to be Luffy and his crew's greatest enemy, so that's also hyping it up. Like, that's something that you would put Blackbeard on or Kaido on. And then again, the context of he's planning to introduce a lurking legend in the One Piece world. You know, now that you put in the context of the One Piece world, it's like, well, is this someone that we just haven't seen yet in the world of One Piece? Pretty interesting on that part. Like, again, that is really hype. moving on to the whole thing about the Paramount War and the Marineford storyline looking cute, we have to wonder, is this what the big event that the Straw Hat Grand Fleet's going to get involved in? Is this that event? Because we know that we got the foreshadowing that these guys are going to be involved in some crazy shit. Is this going to be it? Whatever confrontation Luffy's heading to. And again, it just sounds like Kaido and Blackbeard are the ones that can make a confrontation like this happen. The next thing is that there could be some other kind of force in Wano. We know that Wano appeared before in Oda's one-shot. Was there anything from there that we could take out of that? No idea. It's really, he's just teasing these things and I just want to get to them. I'm pretty excited. Now let's see, any last things to say about this before we close off the video? No, it just seems like 2018 is going to be a great year for confrontations in One Piece. I'm pretty excited. So guys, let me know what you think down below. We got a little bit to think about. The lurking legend in the world of One Piece and Luffy and his crew's greatest enemy, and also the relation to Whitebeard. Those are some clues, but if we're dealing with a new character, it doesn't matter how many clues we have. We won't be able to figure it out unless you do some... Actually, no, I don't know. You know what? Whitebeard, it looks like he was in Wano country at some point. Maybe it's just like someone from Wano who's a big deal. Maybe the Shogun. We'll have to see. Anyway, guys, let's cut it there. Let me know your thoughts down below. This is just a pretty nice thing to know what we're getting in 2018. I'm excited to hear what you think, and till next time, I hope you have a great day.